We have never had a free and fair election except for the election of 2002. We have to agree that each and every election that we've had since independence, except for the election of 2002, all have been having some ball of contention in between them. Maybe because we are Africans and we believe elections in Africa are never won on the ballot. Rather, they're won by the people who count the votes. The voters doesn't count, but the people who count the vote counts. 3 days ago, Sabina Chege was heard on the platform, or rather on the podium, saying that there might be a possibility they rigged Raila out. And I don't know if it was a slip of a tongue or she was serious about it. But what is there, she admitted that there's a possibility that they rigged Raila out. But that is a bygone. This election is Raila's to lose. Because almost all cards are playing on his favor. Without fear of contradiction, and you can take this to the bank, prepare for Raila Odinga's presidency. Raila is going to be your next president. And this is why I am telling you this. These are my reasons why I believe Raila Amolo Odinga is your next president. So before we move on with further elaboration, I have a reminder for you. If you are a visitor in this channel or you've been watching these videos and you haven't subscribed, please take a few seconds and click the subscribe button and click the thumbs up so that this video can be recommended for a lot more viewers. I'm still holding on the position of I want to grow this channel and I want it to grow with you guys. So if you are good in political analysis and you can analyze politics, just do your thing and send it to the number that I'll pin in the comment section below. Let me have those videos of yours analyzing politics, then I promise I'll post them in this channel because you are part of this channel. So the latest voter register that is possessed by the IBC, the registered voters as per today is around 22 million. That means that we have an additional of around 3 million voters. But this is before an audit is done to that voter register. And this is how the figures stand. We have Rift Valley that is having 5 million votes. And we have Central that is having 3 point something million votes. Nyanza 3 point something million votes. Nairobi is having 2 million. Western is having 2 million. Eastern is having around 2 million also. Plus Northeastern is, I think they can reach around 3 million. Plus Mombasa that is having around 1.9. In each and every election that Raila has contested, and you have to bear me this, except for the election of 1997, Raila has always garnered more than 44% of the total votes casted. And I don't see any scenario where this coming election is going to be different. I'm still sure that Raila has only work on his 44% going up. And as you know, this election is in most of the cards are in the favor of Raila Amolo Odinga. That is the deep state plus the central votes. Some of the central votes are this time round in the favor of Raila Amolo Odinga. So Raila can easily garner 50 plus 1% that is needed, and that is why I believe prepare for the Raila Amolo Odinga presidency. What does Raila need to get that 50 plus 1% that is required so that he can get into the State House by 10 p.m. What does he need? One, I said that Raila must be endorsed by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta publicly, and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta has to campaign for Raila Amolo Odinga to garner the 50 plus 1% percent to get into the State House. And that is already on the play. The other day, when Uhuru was having youth at the State House, he publicly endorsed Raila Amolo Odinga, and he made it very clear that they're going to work with the like-minded people, and he is in Azimio la Umoja, of which that one has started to come out from His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. The only thing that is remaining is to start hitting the ground for Raila Amolo Odinga, which is expected to start happening after the NDC that they are going to have on 25th and 26th of this month. So it is expected that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is going to start hitting the ground for Raila Amolo Odinga. But I want to base our discussion on the total number of votes that on the registered voters and the total number of votes that we expect that are going to attribute to this 50 plus 1. We want to create a scenario, and I'm going to help you have this scenario and to make your judgment if Raila is going to lose this election. We have a total total registered voters of 22 million. And this voter registered, an audit has not been done onto it. And even if an audit is going to be done onto it, we don't expect the turnout to be 100%. That one you have to mark it. So in 2013, we had a turnout of around, I think, 78-80%. Then in 2017, we had a turnout of less than 80%. And this year, I don't see anything changing. Let me give it at the higher end that we have a turnout of over 80% this year, of which is close to impossible, but let us just put it at 80%. So I've said Rift Valley has got 5 million votes, and the Rift Valley that is having 5 million votes, I'm very cocksure that Raila Amolo Odinga can garner 1.5 million votes from Rift Valley. And these are the places that are going to give Raila the 1.5 million votes. There are some traditional bases that Raila has been garnering a lot of votes. That is always obvious. Whether come rain, whether come sunshine, Raila is going to get votes in these places. That we have, those places include Turkana, we have Pokot, we have Narok, we have Kajiado. And the additional place that Raila this time round is going to get a lot of votes is Nakuru. When I garner all these votes of these around 5 places, I'm guaranteed, or let me guarantee you that Raila can garner more than 1.5 million votes from this place. In Nyanza region, Jubilee had a little bit of some advantage in the 2017 election. They garnered some votes in Kisii, but this time round, cards has not been really working well for the DP William Ruto in Kisii region. And from the 3 million votes that that include the Nyanza generally plus the Kisii plus the Kuria, let's give Raila a 2.5 million votes. If you add that one, is coming to around 4 million, if I'm not lying. Then let's go to Nairobi. Nairobi has always been a county for Raila, and Raila has always been leading in Nairobi. So I don't see anything changing in Nairobi, since I don't see Ruto having any impact in Nairobi. More so if Raila gave in to the deep state candidate, that is Ngatia, let me give Raila Amolo Odinga, out of the 2 million votes in Nairobi, let me give him 1.2 million. And then we move to Western region. Ruto has been making some inroads there, and we can deny that fact. So with Ruto, with Musalia Mudavadi, with Moses Wetangula, and a little bit undermining the DAP influence in the Western region, let's give Raila a 1.2 million votes also in Western. Raila has been leading in Western. Even you can even remember in 2013 when Mudavadi stood with Raila in the Western region. Raila beat Mudavadi pants down, and even beat Mudavadi in his constituency. Alimshinda paka huko. So I don't think anything is going to be different this time round. So let's give Raila Amolo Odinga 1.2 million votes also there. Then we move to Eastern. This is where there's a bone of contention. Eastern, if Raila doesn't work on getting Kalonzo Musyoka, then it's going to be very tough. But on the conclusion that I made that Raila is going to be the president, I made that conclusion in addition of Kalonzo Musyoka being on the side of Raila Amolo Odinga. If Raila doesn't work on getting Kalonzo Musyoka, then maybe we are going to have a runoff. But if Kalonzo joins Azimio la Umoja, plus the three governors, that is Mutua, Ngilu, and Kibwana by the side of Raila Amolo Odinga, let's be assured that Raila is going to garner, if less, let's give Raila around 1.8 million votes from Ukambani. He's going to garner almost everything by those people by side. Because you remember in 2017, Mutua was against Raila. In fact, the Jubilee regime got a lot of votes from Machakos County. So let's give Raila around 1.8 million. Then let's move to Mombasa. Mombasa is always like Raila's zone, ever. And the place that the Jubilee regime got some votes was in Kwale. And I don't think anything is going to change there. I don't think. Maybe in Kwale too, but I have a feeling that even this time round, Raila is going to get more votes in Kwale compared to 2017. So in Mombasa, let's give Raila, out of that 1.9 million votes, let's give him 1.3. And Ruto takes the remaining. Then we move to Northeastern. Northeastern, most likely, I don't know, but I'm sure Ruto might win, but in Northeastern. So in Northeastern, that I put at least a lower number. That is, let's give Ruto Northeastern to get 0.5, and Raila gets 0.3. That is 300,000 votes, and Ruto gets 500,000 votes from Northeastern. So if you add those figures, they're totally coming into 9.8 million votes from Raila, on the side of Raila Amolo Odinga. And let me say we had a turnout of 80%. A turnout of 80%, that is an upper number. A turnout of 80% comes to around 17.6 million votes that can be casted. And out of that 17.6 million votes, if Raila garners 9.8, definitely Ruto is going to garner around 8.8 million votes. That is a difference of 1 million votes. This is going to put Raila at more than 50 plus 1%, and a difference of 1 million votes. That is going to Raila atakuwa state house by saa 2 asubuhi. That's why I'm cocksure that in this coming election, without fear of contradiction, prepare for Raila Amolo Odinga's presidency. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to appreciate your time, and I'm really grateful for your support once more. And still reminder, sorry, if you haven't subscribed, help me build this channel by clicking the subscribe button and giving me a thumbs up so that this video can be recommended to larger viewers. I need to build this channel, and I want you guys to be part of this channel. So I still maintain, if you know that you can do political analysis of any political scenario that you're having, please do it. Record yourself with the video, send to the number that I'll pin in the comment section below. Otherwise, have a great time and bye bye.